Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to do actually a lot of stuff here with the Google Cloud Platform, GCP. So I'm going to show you how to do the VPC. Let me here figure out exactly what we need to do. I will show you how to create the VPC with the subnet in different region. I will put it to VPC in different region, and of course in different IP as well, so there is no communicating and connectivity between them because it's different segment, different network, different region as well. And after that I will create network between them using a peering between them in GCP Google Cloud Platform. Then after that we will check it out which port you need to deal with and open in a firewall. However, firewall is very important because without the firewall rules, or without adding a firewall rules in the GCP, the ping, even the SSH to the VM in order to test, it doesn't work. So the firewall rules is very important. So this is the summary of the lab. So let's get started and jumping to the GCP portal. Alright guys, this is the GCP Google Cloud Platform. First of all, actually in any network, ultimately you need to create the network. I mean, a cloud project, you need to create the network stuff first. So I will start with the network. The network in GCP they call VPC, even in AWS they call Virtual Private Cloud. In Azure they call it Virtual Network. So I will go to the VPC, which is already here. So I create two VPC in different region. So I will go to the create VPC network. Then I will call this one VPC1. Then subnets, I will say this is subnet 1. And the region, here I will select the region. Let's put it the first subnet in US, Central 1. Then the subnet will be same the diagram 10.1.1.0/24. Then after that, done, as you can see here. All right, so once it's done, so just press create here. So this is the first network is done, or the first VPC. I will create another VPC. I just go here and create VPC. Then I select the name is VPC2. Name here VPC2. Then the subnet I will call it subnet 2. Then that guy will put him in the different region, which is in Europe North 1, or whatever, any region you like. And the network for this guy will be 2.210.2.2.0/24. And I will keep everything default. You can create another subnet from this option. One VLAN, it's possible to one VPC is possible to create many subnet. It's no problem. And after that, no DNS, no region, global. So just create. So now I have two VPC with the different subnet. As you can see, you just press name here. Perfect. Now the network portion is ready, so I can go to create the virtual PC. So how to do that? In the Google Cloud, they have something they call computing engine. Then go to the instance or VM instance. All right, then create. I will create two virtual PC. I call it here, I can change the name. I call it VM1. The region here, you have to be careful here because this VM will be in the US, so I will keep it in the central region. The second VM will be in Europe, so I have to specify the region in Europe. Otherwise, the VM, they cannot see the network IP and network subnet. Alright, so here the VM name, here you can put the information of the hardware or the virtual hardware for the VM, and here the operating system you can change it from here. If you don't like Linux or wherever, you can select like Windows from here. Then you can select wherever any operating system. I'm just looking for simple ping, so I keep it that one as a default, and I will turn on HTTP traffic and HTTPS because the way to access to the VM in GCP is through HTTP. This is the very easy way compared to the AWS. So once is everything ready, go to the management here. You see in the management, you can put the security disk and network. I guess I need to create the network or assign this guy to the specific network, which is in US Central. Management, security, and desk, and network. Networking is very important here, so I just go to the default. I don't want a default because the default is different subnet. I have already two VPCs. So the first one is already created here, VPC1. So as you can see, the reason to see only VPC1 because I specify the region. So only VPC1 in the region USA Central, and this is the subnet for this region. And just done. Then after that, create the VM, the first VM. Meanwhile, I can start to create another instance here. I call it this one VM2, and I keep it all default. Then I just allow it here the HTTP and HTTPS, and I put it in the specific network. Let me show you something here. When I select the network here, you see I can see the VPC2. I can see VPC2, but I cannot see the subnet. Why? What the reason here? What the problem? Because I'm not specific the region earlier here. So I need to create, or I select or specific the region, which is North, Europe North, Finland. Once it's done, I can see the subnet is come up here. Cool. So I just done. Make sure this is allowed HTTPS and create this second VM here. All right. Can I access those? No, we need to add a rule for the HTTP for the SSH because they use SSH through the HTTP. So how to add the rule or security or firewall rules? You can go to the network, VPC, and there is something they call firewall rule. In the firewall rules, I can add rules from here because by default is only rules for the default. And for my VPC 1 and 2, you can see only the port 80 and 443. There is no port 22 for the SSH. So I'm gonna add that one here. I will do create rule. This is for SSH for VPC 1. All right. So they asked me here which VPC network. Yeah, for the VPC1, this is very important option here. Then which target, which is all the instance in this network, yes. And range of IP range means every source. I can put it the source as well. /0, which is mean every source. I don't have second source. Then which protocol you need to allow. I can allow TCP, and I say 2020 TCP, and I put it here 22, which is the port here. I need to add ICMP as well, but I will show you when I do ping how to add and see the affected in real time. So I just keep it like this first, and I just create here. Remember, this is rules for VPC1. I have a 2 VPC, so I create another one, which is they call SSH for VPC2, and make sure it's not default. Make sure in the VPC2, then as well, target will be implemented in all instances. You can put it to specific instance as well, and the source come up from wherever, any IP, and also TCP port 22. Then create. All right, cool. Let me access to the computer here and see if I can access to them. I go to the computing engine here and VM instance. I guess both of them is supposed to be ready. So I will select one here, and when I click to the SSH, then see if I can access to the first computer. Remember, the first computer take the IP in US 10.112. The second instance take 10.2.2.2, which is another subnet. Cool. So I can access here. This is 10.112, this guy. So let me try to ping to myself 10.1.1.2. Cool, I can access. But if I do ping to 10.2.2.2, I don't have any access because there is no routing between them, right? There is no routing here. So let me keep that guy here. I will connect another one also from SSH. All right, I can access now another computer. It is here. So let me do ping to the same computer first to make sure the IP is correct. Ping to 10.222. Yes, I can have a reply from myself. Then I can ping to 10.112, which is mean this PC access to another one. There is no connection for sure. So why? Because there is no network between them. So how to create network between them? This is a different VPC, different region, right? So go to the network, go to the VPC, and there is an option in VPC they call peering, VPC network peering. If you go to the picture here, our design, you can say we created the VPC done and subnet done as well, VM done as well. So let's do the configuration of the peering here, because this is the last portion here. And also we need to configure firewall to allow it ICMP, a protocol, which is the ping. Okay, I go to the peering. I will configure the peering name. This is VPC1 to VPC2. Okay, so they say which your VPC, of course, 1. I need to connect to the VPC2. All right, you can see it will be come up here as an inactive because we done right now only one part, one peering. So I need another peering actually. So what I try to do here is see inactive. So I create another peering, which is they call VPC2 to 1. VPC2 and dash, or yeah, we can see 2 VPC1. So right now my VPC will be 1 and need to go to the VPC2. Sorry, my VPC2 right now need to connect to the VPC1. All right. So once creating here, should be come up both of them here with the active status. So I just wait to create it here and see the result. Yeah, it's both of them active, but as you can see here, if I go here, the ping still doesn't work. The ping still doesn't work, right? So what I need to do, don't forget the firewall rules here. So I go to the firewall rules. I already create rules, which is they call SSH VPC1. I can add another thing here. I can edit in this guy. Then I say, hey, I need to add another protocol here. And the protocol I need to add it is ICMP. Okay. Then I save here. Then I go to the another firewall. This is the firewall for VPC1, or the firewall for VPC1. Yeah. So I think one of them should be come up to reply right now. Cool. You see now this guy start to reply, but another guy won't reply. You see, this is a computer one in the VPC1 is allowed to reply to the ping. That's why it's working right now from the computer 1. But computer 2 cannot ping or not reply to the ping. So what I try to do, I go to the SSH VPC2 and I add ICMP protocol. So edit. Then I can see at the bottom here, you just put it protocol ICMP. Then after that, save, and immediately I can check this guy if I can have a reply after add these rules. Cool. So you can see I have a reply here and the saving here, and everything is okay. So both of them is communicate between them through the ping. You can open another protocol as well. You can allow whatever protocol you want. All right, last thing I need to show you, don't keep your computer is turning on just one by one deleted, because if you keep it on, they will charge you. So it's much more better to remember this point actually, because the charge will be too much because you turn on for nothing. So just remove and delete it from there, and as well try to remove the VPC as well if you want. Remove the peering as well. It's, for example, the peering here, just select whatever any peering you want to delete and delete. And the lab is ready now. I hope this information is helpful for you, and thank you for watching, and talk to you soon.